y'all are enjoying this stroll through my mom's old recipe box as much as I am. Some of this stuff I haven't thought about in absolute years, decades even. This one is another salad, and that's air quotes, salad, a side dish that my mom used to make, and I don't know where it got its name, but it's called Junkyard Salad. And again, no idea. But what you're gonna need is chopped pecans, and I always like to toast the pecans before I chop them. I think it gives it a lot more flavor. You don't have to do that, but I do. Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk. This isn't evaporated milk. This is the condensed milk. It says sweetened condensed milk. It's got the sugar in it. It's really thick. And I always get Eagle brand. They're not paying me, but I just haven't had good luck with off brands and other brands. If Eagle brand is available in most of the, let me see if I can do this without pouring it out. Eagle brand is, I think, by Borden, and it's available in most of the United States. If you happen to be out of the United States, then I'm sure that there's a brand that works for you. But if you're in the United States and you can get the Eagle brand, I suggest that. I just have never had any problems with any of my recipes when I used that. I'm not real big on brand names except for certain items, and then I'll always tell you if there's a certain brand that I use, and I don't recommend using anything else, okay? And Eagle brand is one of them. Drained crushed pineapple, cherry pie filling, marshmallows, the mini marshmallows, and Cool Whip. And that's really it. And this is super easy. We just put everything in one at a time. So even on the blog, I'm not showing the process shots because it's just too easy, right? So let's get started. You're gonna want a rubber spatula to be able to get, because this is all sticky stuff. But you just put the stuff in the bowl in order, okay? So the first thing that goes in is the cherry pie filling. And then the next thing to go in is the drained crushed pineapple. And I'm gonna fold that together. Then we're gonna put in our sweetened condensed milk. And that just pours really slow because it's thick. And we're gonna help it along a little bit with the rubber spatula. We wanna get all of it out of there. And then we're just gonna fold that in. Remember when you fold that you do an under and over kind of movement. It doesn't matter so much with this, but when you're putting the Cool Whip in, or you're working with egg whites or whipped cream, it does matter a lot. So you might as well just get in the habit of doing it right all the time. Next, we're gonna put the marshmallows in and fold those in. Obviously, if you're looking for gourmet recipes and California cuisine, you are on the wrong channel. This is just plain old-fashioned, retro, good comfort food. Then we're going to fold in the pecans. If this takes you more than about 3 or 4 minutes to mix up, then you're doing something wrong. This is super quick, super quick. 8 ounces of Cool Whip. Now, my mom's recipe says to put the Cool Whip in while it's still frozen. I'm not 100% sure about that, and I haven't made this in a while, so I'm gonna put it in while it's still frozen, but I may end up saying, hey, thaw it out first, okay? So just so you know, we're gonna put the Cool Whip in, still frozen, because Mom said to, and then we'll just see if Mom is right or not. And then we're just gonna fold that in. And this is not a beautiful color. I don't remember it being this brown. So what I may end up doing is putting a little food coloring in it just to see if I can make it prettier. Actually, the frozen Cool Whip is folding in there really, really well. So I guess she had a method for madness there. She kind of knew what she was talking about, as usual. My mom always knew what she was talking about. I mean, I argued with her lots of times, but ultimately she was always right. Or 9 times out of 10 anyway. And then I'm just going to go through and make sure that there's no stray Cool Whip that hasn't gotten blended in, but I don't think there is. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny bit of red food coloring in here. This is 1/8 of a teaspoon, in hopes that it makes the color a little bit better. I've never seen it turn that color before, so I don't know if it's my ingredients or what, and I don't remember it being that color, but some red food coloring can't hurt, right? There we go. I think that's a better color. You do not have to put the food coloring in if you don't want. And like I said, this was just 1/8 of a teaspoon, and that's definitely plenty. It's kind of a prettier pink than it was. It was sort of a off-color pinkish brown, and that was definitely not the color I wanted. All right. So now it's all mixed up, and for some reason, I would have thought that this would have been served in a bowl, but my mom always served it in a 13 by 9 inch pan. Her recipe says to put it in a 13 by 9 inch pan. So we're gonna put it in a 13 by 9 inch pan. There's no reason to spray the pan. This is a creamy salad, so it's not gonna stick or be hard to get out. And then we're just gonna put it all in there. And I'm going to mix in any of those brownish areas that I see, because I want it to all be a pretty pink. That's why I put the food coloring in there, right? And you just want to level it out so that it's even and in the corners and everything. And then I like to run a paper towel around the edges just so I can get off some of the extra messy stuff that I tend to put on there. You might not be as messy as me. So all we need to do after that is put plastic wrap over the top. Seal it in, and then it's going to go in the refrigerator to chill for at least 3 hours or overnight. And we'll see you back here then. Okay, y'all, it's been just about 3 hours, and so this has had time to chill and set. I'm gonna take the plastic wrap off, and we've got a really nice color compared to what it was last time. I really think that the 1/8 of a teaspoon of red food coloring made a huge difference. It's not necessary if you don't want to use it, but you know, I think it worked well. So there's a lot of ways you can garnish the top. You can put some chopped pecans on there. You can put some marshmallows on there. I'm going to throw a few marshmallows on there. Just to make it look pretty. And then I'm going to put some chopped pecans on top too. And I'm just going to sprinkle them right on top. I guess I got some big chunks in there. I didn't get cut quite enough, but it's all right. And that just makes it look a little fancier, I guess. And at this point, it's ready to serve. It's ready to take to a potluck or a backyard barbecue, graduation party, Mother's Day, any kind of get together you've got, and this is ready to go. All right. So when my mom used to serve this, she would cut it in squares and serve it on a bed of lettuce. And that's what was popular back then. Y'all, I just can't do it. I just can't. So I'm just going to scoop it out with a scoop and put it in a pretty bowl, because I'm telling you, I cannot do this in squares. But it's super creamy and just, I don't know, maybe it's not beautiful, but it is really delicious. Y'all, this is just a trip down memory lane for me. I hope you'll try it. I know it sounds a little strange and it is super sweet, but it's not one of those things that you eat every single day. It's just meant to be something special for a potluck or a party or a cookout, something like that. But I don't know. I don't know about you, but I love going through my mom's old recipes. I hope you'll try it and I hope you'll love it. I sure do. So that's it for this week. I hope you all come back next week. And those are my dogs. They've been having a fit all day. They got spooked by the thunderstorms last night. And they've just been barking at everything today. It's been crazy. Anyway, about the Junkyard Salad, I hope you'll try it. And I hope you'll love it. It's just fun. It's just fun. Take it to like a church potluck. I promise you all of the older ladies that are there are just going to go crazy over it. Hope y'all will come back next week. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give me a thumbs up, a nice comment. And I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Love y'all. Bye-bye.